Everybody, welcome back to Stock and Schlock. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, and today I'm going to be reviewing 1992's Danny Lee Sao Yin joint, a Cat 3 classic, Dr. Lamb, released on Blu-ray by Unearthed Films recently. Spooky Soleil, do you know him? You love him? My bestie. If you know him, probably why you're here. Sent it to me for Christmas, so I watched it, and it's excellent. Spoiler alert. This is also the third time I've recorded this video, so my brain is fried. I don't I don't want to say the same things over and over again, so I'm going to change it up by changing this a little bit. Anyway, Dr. Lamb, taxi driver. This taxi driver, young, mid-20s man, picks people up in his taxi, murders them, takes pictures of their dead bodies, keeps the pieces in his house in jars. Police break into his home, and there we are. They interrogate him. That's the movie. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't take a lot of twists or turns, but with what it is, it's excellent. Not every movie needs crazy plot twists or anything, but I do like mentioning it. Not going to do spoilers, but this is a film where you can kind of see where it's going. Anyway, Dr. Lamb, excellent, number one. Um, this movie is pretty unique in the world of Cat 3 films, which I know Cat 3 is just a rating, but, and a lot of people, when you think Cat 3, you're thinking sleazy, in your face, raunchy, gross, violent, all the time. And this is not that. It is raunchy and it is sleazy, but not continuous. This is a film that has a lot of police procedural stuff, a lot of interrogation, a lot of investigation scenes. There are murder scenes, obviously. There's a Cat 3 film for a reason, but that rating is exceptional in a couple of places, and they care about the. So when their scenes are on there, they're boring. You're always enjoying what's going on. The police very well. Very realistic. So I say that he's very cold, calm, and hides this sort of crazy side inside himself. Obviously, he's hid this secret, real normal guy, crazy serial killer. He's played by Simon Yam, and he is the titular Dr. Lim. He is this nasty, brutal, but calculated, abducts women, kills them, and cuts them in pieces. And he's aggressive, killing them. How he becomes more surgical in a way with things, but also more brutal. Like he's taking off more body parts and things. So while it's less messy, it's more intense in your face. What sets the kill scenes in this apart from all the other stuff is that are very restrained. So it's about 50% on screen, 50% off. Very intense. As coming from someone that worked and was in schooling for the medical field, graduated with that. I went to labs and stuff. I've seen what dead bodies look like. Sounds worse than it is, but these are about as realistic looking as you will ever get in a film, not just like three films. It's very realistic and intense. Um, when it's shown, not shown, we see stuff. We see guts and not guts, but like pieces of like falling or on the wall, on the ground, and it adds impact to it rather than just seeing it in your face all the time. And it makes it so it's shocking each time that it's shown, and it lets your imagination run its worst imagination. But it's excellent, and this cinematography and work is through the whole film, not just the kill scenes, or the scene really. The kills all take place at night in neon lit the city of Hong Kong. Um, and it's always raining, and I contrast rain. I'm a sucker for that. It looks excellent. And the killer played so well when you see him. He says when it rains, he becomes more excited. So every time you see it rain, it adds this like new like context, like up down. Really interesting. And I like the progression in the kills in this, where it becomes more as it goes on. Um, really shows character development, like his more like devolution from like every weird and creepy, admittedly, guy to um, and it is excellent. Um, the police in this are not bumbling like a lot of films that I would think of, like The Untold Story, which has also plays another police officer like she did in that. Still sort of plays the cop, but she does a good job. Everybody really does a good job. A couple of people, Emily Kwanbo Wai, who plays Bo, and Kit Jacksai. I'm very sorry if I'm mispronouncing his. Being they're kind of like the relief a little bit, really lessen the levity of more intense scenes. Like there is a scene in this involving necrophilia, which is very and while it is graphic and disturbing, it's more reaction. Like I like I like the more restrained approach that the film takes. And I'm a huge fan of the story and a lot of Cat 3 films are more interface. I like really didn't have complaints about this film. I like the soundtrack. Cinematography is excellent in a long time. The gore is probably the best I've seen in a film as far as realism. It is really pretty spot on. Also, um, so yeah, I highly recommend this. The film's transfer and um, yeah, I would say this is probably my favorite release. Other than Untold Story, those two are definitely probably tied there for me. So check it out. Boxed. It is well worth time, well worth your attention. If you're a fan of police procedural noir, 3 films and watch this. It's excellent. Doesn't waste your time. Under an hour and a half to check it out. There's no reason not to. That's it for today. Zero thoughts, zero zero brain cells, and zero planning. I've been your host, Herschel Gill, signing off for now. I'll be back tomorrow with a new Vomitus Productions release. New mixtape that Banana Box will be releasing. But as always, that's not going to affect my review. But yeah, make sure to subscribe on notification on. Thanks for watching.